hands together, God, let me pray. I've been going right around, got that relay. Pass the baton, back in the mall, swimming in the pool, can't do them all. When a piece of this, a piece of mine, my piece of sign. Can you please do between the lines? My rhymes inclined to break your spine. They say that I'm so fine, you could never like my grind. Please do not waste my time. What you know about rolling down in the deep? When your brain goes numb, you can call that mental freeze. When you people talk too much, put that shit in slow motion. Yeah, I feel like an astronaut in the ocean. What you know about rolling down in the deep? When your brain goes numb, you can call that mental freeze. When you people talk too much, put that shit in slow motion. Yeah, I feel like an astronaut in the ocean.
I'll be honest, I don't think you needed my opinion on this game, because if you're the kind of person who would want to try this game, you would have already tried it by now. If you at all enjoy Bloodborne, Mario Kart, perhaps even Goth Girls, you would have already played this game. You don't need me to tell you to do so. So I can't really think of another reason why you'd be here other than to be entertained. So, you know, I'll give you exactly that. Sit back, enjoy the ride, and, you know, get shot at by 100,000 very angry denizens of Miralodia, because we're about to experience the wild, wild west of Bloodborne, legally distinct clone.
Boss, you killed a child. Amazing. Mission complete. That right there is why you're the best, boss. The one and only.
I am very happy to say here that Piction Feeked. I mean, seriously, despite the lawsuit, we are thriving. The game was created by Lilith Walter, a game designer who really got her reputation by making the Bloodborne demake for the PSX. It's a demake of the first couple of bosses of Bloodborne put on the PC that you can also download for free on her itch.io page. This game took about 2 years in development, give or take, and she's been working on it mostly on her own, but with some help here and there, and she decided to put it up for free because it's a, you know, fan game of a franchise that already exists, until Sony decided that the only time they ever want to be acknowledged for creating Bloodborne is when they don't want it to be used by someone else. And decided to cease and desist her. So now we have this. We have Nightmare Kart. Legally distinct Bloodborne. This is absolutely fantastic, and I wouldn't want it any other way. I mean, come on. The Soul series is banked off of legally distinct clones of each other, so, you know, this is just par for the course, actually. It's almost perfect when you really think about it. In this game, you start off the campaign by playing as the Noble Hunter, a simple man with a simple goal of removing his fucked up wolf farm so he can jack. Unfortunately, in this nightmare world, nothing comes for free, nor easy, so everyone has to get in their power-boosted wheelchairs and fucked up carts and tiny little cars and start driving around and shit. Noble Hunter, my legs might not work, but my fucking nitro does. The game mechanics are also quite simple to explain, really. You kind of just have the same mechanics of Mario Kart game when you can drift, you can power stop, you can take a ramp, you can do a pose. Listen, I'm gonna level with you. I'm not great at these, like, racing games. I don't play a lot of Mario Kart or anything, so, like this game seems kinda easy. I mean, until I played New Game Plus, and then I really struggled in the final races, but also the final secret boss, the airport secret, really gave me a run for my money. Okay, maybe the game isn't actually that easy on the right difficulty, but for the most part, the base game shouldn't give you too much of a challenge, at least I would think so. But you have a couple of abilities that are unique to this game, like attacking your opponents with a melee weapon, what is possibly a giant fucking sniper rifle, but you have some tried and true classics like a blue shell, a banana, and the variety of different game modes is what keeps it so fun. It doesn't go from, oh, get first place in this race to here's a new course, get first place in this race. It always switches it up with either a team deathmatch, a capture the flag, just a fucking boss battle. By the way, you can die in this game mode. If there are certain missions that when you die, they'll send you back a checkpoint, and that's really frustrating, or they'll just make you respawn and lose all your blood droplets. What do blood droplets do? Basically the equivalent of Mario coins. Not to mention the music is absolute fucking bangers. Evelyn Lark has always been an absolute legend when it comes to creating some absolute smash hits of songs, and it's no exception here. These songs fuck. So hard. After talking about all these design elements, you're probably wondering, what even is the story of this game? It's kind of just a simplified version of Bloodborne's story already. You kind of just hop around from location to location until eventually you find the lore on the angels you were looking for and find out that it was all leading to this like one super race where it's a last man standing battle royale style crazy nonsense game, and then you realize you don't have 40 insight. And with all that said, you'd think this game would be absolutely perfect, a masterpiece of modern game design. However, I think it would be unfair for me to not state a couple of criticisms, even though it is a game created by an independent developer over the course of many years as a passion project, and I still respect it greatly. I have some nitpicks with it. For the main part, I do kind of wish the camera was a bit further away. I can't really see everything sometimes, and this is really annoying in like team deathmatches. It's like fine in a race, but in a team deathmatch, I want to know where shit is. And the minimap sometimes isn't useful enough to know the location of everything. There's very little in terms of comeback mechanics, but I don't know, maybe I just suck at Mario Kart games. But as far as I can tell, if you fall behind, you're kind of stuck way behind, and it's really hard to actually make a comeback unless you start running over as many creatures as you can. Like, yeah, there's the blue shell that'll hit the person in first place, but other than that, there's really not much else. A lot of stuff doesn't really make you run faster or, like, catch up to everyone. You're kind of on an even playing field. On top of that, the AI has, like, no rubber banding, or it's, like, non-existent. Like, sometimes you can just get a head start on some of these guys and just, I don't know, take it to the finish line. They just never seem to, like, catch up with you. And obviously, yeah, the AI, you know, it gets stuck in stuff, but, like, it's fine, it's fine. And as cool as visceral boosting is, I failed to pull it off like half the time. Not only do you need 5 nitro, you also need to stand like right next to them. Come on, I just want to run you over. Why does this have to be so difficult? Get run over, asshole! But these are just minor issues, and honestly, I can overlook them very easily. But there's one problem that I just cannot overlook. One major flaw, one major problem that will hold it back from glory for all eternity. There's absolutely no online functionality. Yeah, bro, you could just use Steam's shared or fucking Parsec. Shut up. I know there's somebody who's going to rush to the comments and tell me to go and, like, use Parsec or some shit. What I'm talking about is a lobby system, a way to get a bunch of people together in a single room and you all go on the same raceway. Maybe you have voice chat on, you say a bunch of random bullshit, and they're having a great, wonderful time. You've never met these people, well, you're here to have a great and fun time, and then you have to vote on the next map, and somebody picks the sewer map, and now everyone hates this guy. Who picked the fucking sewer map? Why did you pick the sewer map? Fuck you, Tim. But that's what I'm talking about. A lobby system. A way for you to just play with whoever the fuck you want online instead of having to go find people on Discord and ask if they want to share your IP address. But at the end of the day, creating online is really hard, and she's just one person, guys. Give her a break. I joke about this, and honestly, it's perfectly fine the game doesn't have online, because holy shit, making online on your own, yikes. So, with all that in mind, is Nightmare Kart good? Well, but listen, I think the best part about this game isn't the fact that it's fun, it works, it's a great, like, game you could play with friends if they come over or whatever, and that it's free. I think the best part about it is that it is a game that is community made by someone who just loves the franchise and really wanted to see it thrive. And I think that's impressive all on its own. I don't think I really need to explain my reasoning, but honestly, just try it. Even if this doesn't seem like the kind of game you would normally play, even if you're not really into the Souls franchise or Bloodborne franchise, or even if you keep losing at Mario Kart to your older brother. Seriously, try this game. It's completely free. You can donate. Please do it on her itch.io, not her Steam. Itch.io gives her more money, and the developer is like one of the coolest people ever. Seriously, please just like try it out. Anyways, thanks for listening to me ramble about this game. I'm happy it's out. I'm happy for Lilith, and I'm just kind of happy in general. You know, happy hunting, good hunter, and all that.